did. And then I saw later on. And then I saw later on.
It's weird. Okay. All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the onboarding call. All right. Okay, let me mute everybody for a second. All right. Okay, good morning. Good morning. Today, like every Saturday, we're going to have divided into the first part is going to be the normal onboarding. The second part is going to be the pay plan. And this part, they are going to be recorded also separate. Super excited because I see the numbers with the new pack, the promotional pack. We remember we have it until I think it's in May 11th. Also, we have the Power of Three that's until the end of next week. Make sure you're working on that. And let me start with the onboarding. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. All right. I'm back on our site. We have our website, and that's something that we always wanted to have. We have something similar in the other company, but this one is way more complete. And the reason we created this is because we wanted to make sure that every person has the resources for everything. We've been making some additions that probably you don't see them yet, but there are some things that are going to be improved. It's the same thing. It's just that we are going to improve the way they're set up. Still, we are going to have the first page. And by the way, when you go to the website, it's ourlegacymakers.com. You're going to see in the bottom all this. And by the way, you can go also and getting started at the top, but it's the same page as this one. Okay. And the reason we created this is because we want people to start fast and have everything that they need uh, just to build the business. Here, the first part is the welcome letter. So this welcome letter is so important that you send to people that you sign up because you have all the links and a general idea of what we have to offer. And again, it's on the first one. It's the first one. Very easy to find. Um, Now, the company send a letter, etc., but this one is sending them and our team is to see the different things, activities that when they have to do, including the link to this page. The second part is that we have to make sure that people are in a smart ship. The smart ship is what keeps the glue always. It's the glue that keeps your business together, definitely. Because it doesn't matter what package a person comes. You can sign up everybody with a pro pack, but if you don't have people in the smart ship, you are not creating that residual. Plus, the person that are getting into the business, they may forget already the products and they don't have the consistency, the usage, or they if they have a team underneath, then they can lose their volume because if you are not active, you lose the volume. It's why we have this site where it talks about smart ship. And it has also the loyalty program, etc. And the best way for people is to just go there and find out more. The third tool that is becoming super important is the Tree app. The Tree app, you find it in the App Store or in the Google Play Store, depending what kind of fund you have. This is very important because you can build your whole business with the app. We have some videos already in our channel, and we are going to talk about our channel in a second, where you can find every video that we have done in training, including trainings that are about the app. The app is so powerful because you for training is great because you have even a page that where you learn about the training of how to use the app, how to use different things. It's a very, very powerful tool. And again, that's the third one. Again, and by the way, when you sign somebody up, it's good that you go through them with this and say, okay, you send a letter, let's set up your smart ship if they didn't already at the beginning when they joined. Download the app. Shout Team Community. This is a team community where we have all the information that come new about meetings, etc. And you can, here there's a video where you see how you can download the app into your phone, or you can use, take a picture here. You see the QR code. When you do that, you just join the community. Here, there's the link to join the community if you're doing it on your phone. Doesn't matter if it's on the phone or I have to get in. But anyway, but it here has the instructions, short video tutorial on how to get into the community. Very simple, very simple. The video is a few minutes long. It's only 2 minutes long, as you see. And it's a video by Tasha Nunez. She's the one that does the training on the community app. Now, then we have to the next one. And you see, these are steps getting ready. Back office tour. The back office tour is where basically show you, and there are a couple of videos. Here is the access to your back office. And obviously, you probably are going to know already this when you, before you even get to this page, you done, everything's there. And also how to set up your paying account. This is very simple. And by the way, the back office, the best way to go through is with the person that sponsor you, because in case you have questions, but we have the training too. The Tree Wallet is actually in two parts. It's where you set up your account and how you are going to get paid. Is the account you set it up, where you put your social security, etc. This is the account with the payer that is actually is a financial institution. You don't do it with us. We never ask you for a social security. You do it in your own. Product education. This is really cool, but I want to put a caveat here, a warning. You don't have to know anything about the products. You just have to know that they are working for you. This is for education, like it says there, but you don't have to know every ingredient or anything like that. Why? Because we had the videos that had that. We had the PDF files. Since you explain it, you just send link to the videos, and they are in the app, by the way. However, you can send also conversation that we have with Dr. Dan. But you see every video that's here, by the way, most of the videos on the products are also in the app. You send it to a person and you see when the person watches the app. Why do you have to learn all this? You don't have to. You are not a nutritionist. You are not a doctor. And here are all the information, by the way. Something cool about this, and by the way, this is in an app too. It has let's suppose the eternal. When you click on your app or here, it has all the information. Somebody asks you, what are the ingredients? Don't learn the ingredients. You send the information again. And if you send it from the app, you know that the person is watching. But we have, in this page, in our team page, we have even more information. We have the clinical dossier. Now, 99.9% of the people are not going to ask you for that. And don't even offer it, because some people can get confused because, look, let me start to show you. First, the clinical dossier is basically everything about the ingredients that we have in our products. And here, let's example the Vitality. I challenge anybody to read this. These are scientific studies, abstracts, and with the links to related information, where the information is. The reason I challenge you, don't do it, I'm not challenging you, I'm not daring you. What I mean is that we don't have to learn all this. Some health professionals say, can you have a clinical dossier? Yeah, and you send it to them. But this is something that if we've tried to learn, we are going to go crazy. Look, how many pages? And this is abstract, medical abstract, scientific abstract. The reason we have it here on each product is because we are one of the few companies that have everything open to everybody, and people know everything about us. We have in manufacturing certifications. You have to learn and know, but if you want to know more, just click there. Here is all the clinical dossiers that are next to the products in case you want to send a link to a person. Here are all the PDF files. But all the information is here on the products. Did I read the whole clinical dossier of anything? No, I opened just one. And when I opened and I saw that was written in a foreign language to me, I said, you know what? I know the results. I know that these products work. And you just know the basics, what you see on the presentations. But here is everything about the medical plan that we have in Thailand, et cetera, et cetera. It's a great source that you can use for your information. You want to know more, or send a link to somebody, although most of that information, like I say, is also in the app. The next one is the business training. This is where you start building the business. And go to the 3 steps, and this is one of the pages that's been redone. It's the same. It's not going to create new information, but they are basically 4 steps. I have 5 steps here actually. When you build the business, you make your list. That's step one. The step two is how to connect. The step three is how to present. The step four is how to follow up. And then the onboarding. And the onboarding is basically what we are talking about. And now you see in step one, we have the links to create your name list, how to create your story. In other words, how to present yourself. What do I say the first time? Everything is here. Because the problem is if you don't use our format, you can talk forever. Oop, I clicked by mistake. Sorry. You can talk forever. And then that's one of the main reasons many people don't even listen to us, and don't even come to our presentation when you talk forever. The only purpose when you have a list is to connect, and here is connecting and inviting, quick talking points, all this here. And when you just basically, the purpose of connecting is inviting people to see a presentation. And even if the person says, well, I'm not interested, I always said, how come be interested about something that you have not seen? Watch this because I don't want you to get upset later. I don't want you to miss out. I always use that. I don't want to miss out. But anyway, connecting. The third one, presenting. Now we have presenting tools, etc. The best way to present is to send the person to the information, or to a Zoom presentation, to if you are in an area that they are doing face-to-face presentations, etc. That's the best way to learn. And there are here links to online presentations, etc. I'm not going to go through all that. Well, for example, here are this is the schedule, the calendar, where you say when the presentations are going. Okay, those are the online presentations. But anyway, the next one is follow up, how to follow up, closing the scripts. And the last one, onboarding, and talks about sending a welcome letter, etc. Everything that I'm telling you now, that is the way to get in. It has the team calendar too, and it has a video about onboarding that's basically a video about what we are talking about. That's simple. That video is going to be redone because some new things have happened. I think we did it like 6 months ago. Let me go back. All right. Now, as you see, that's everything. Now, if you want shortcuts, here said business training. You say, you know what? I want to start training the business. Guess what? It goes straight to step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Very cool. Very, very, very simple. Again, let me go back. You click on the business training and you go straight there. Business resources. Business resources is really that what they say, the resources. First of all, it tells you how to launch your business, and then go to the mentorship. What is it? This one. Again, we have it in several places where you are going to be trained. And these are the business resources. Let me go. Okay, business resources. Again, you click here, and it has different sites. And this is really cool. Sorry. Okay. Second, tools presenting. These are the tools that we have to present, and go to page presentation tools, and you see the different presentations, the pre-recorded presentations, etc. They have the virtual launch scripts, favorite presentations, and the full product presentation that are done. These always are updated, by the way, when it's something new. Now, the second one, let me see. All right. Okay, excuse me, the third one is the team order form. I recommend that you click there and you print, and you have some of those with you. As soon as you join, you go through it to see what is there in case you have a question, etc. When you click here, it downloads into your computer, this PDF, and that's when you are signing a person or when they are placing an order. Okay, and again, all this is on the business resources. Now, the next one is the tracking forms, and this is so darn important. And let me tell you what is important. You want to know, when you are doing the business, any business, you have to have a tracking of what is happening in your business. Doesn't matter if you are a consultant, individual consultant, or you have a small store, or you have a big business. Everybody has to have tracking forms because if you don't have them, then you don't know where you are, you don't know where you are going, and the business doesn't end good. And there are the different tracking forms. The first one is simple, the names list. You click here, and then you can download it, and it has all the names, all the a list of up to 100 names that you write. That you write down the top 10. These are the ones that you feel can be the best ones. You can have some notes, and this is like a memory jogger. People that are father and mother, father-in-law, grandparents, and then you go down to professions, etc. That help you to actually to write that list. Okay. Now, the level, the tracker, this one that's here. By the way, this DMO, things that you are doing every day. You are doing three connect, three presentations, and three follow-ups. But this one is so darn important. This is the track form 30. Let me show you how it look like. Track for 30, that means you made the list of 100. Now you are going to make the list of your people that you are going to approach in the next 2 weeks or the next month or in the next week. You write 30. When you connect with those 30, 15 are going to see the presentation. Now, my percent is way higher because I tell people, like I said before, very seriously, I don't want you to get upset in the future because I didn't tell you the whole story or because you don't know the whole story. And I don't want to miss out. I'm very strong on that. That's why my percent is higher. But let's suppose that half of them will look at the presentation. Of those half of 15, it's a good chance, and this is a rule of thumb, that you can sign up five. You may sign up only two, but the better you get, those percents start getting better. When 15 people see a presentation with us, the percent, sometimes we sponsor more than five people. But at first, the numbers are not going to be so good, but you are doing that presentation with your upline. You are sending that presentation to Zoom. In other words, the first 7 to 10 presentations are way better if you do it with the person that brought you into the team. The 7 to 10 presentations, for many reasons. One of them, you see what is being done and you learn better. And the second one is that yeah, you are going to become better just by watching. And the day that you decide, you say, okay, I can do it myself, great. But this is very important, this form. Actually, this is the form that I feel, uh, for example, the Sunday, tomorrow, I fill this form with the people that I'm going to be connecting. And then we have other forms, but the last one is so important because it's actually the names of the people that you're talking every day and what is happening with them, the last two forms. These are the packages. This one we will always update. I think the new one is updated already. Don't remember. This is talking about how much money you make when you get people with packages, etc., and the different packages that we have. But the most important ones are the first three. Now, the four is when you are setting your goal to become a three-star, and it's like a tracking form of how you are going to do the business. But those first three are the important. Making your list, always I am updating that list because I filled the first one with 100, and I have it in my computer. I don't do it in paper. That one, however, this one I do it in paper because I like to have it in my face. Okay, let's go back to. All right, these are the tracking forms. Very important. Now, here, product training is the same one that we saw before. It's another way to get to the product training. And I'm going to go there because, oh, I clicked too far back. Okay. The next one, team presentation slides. Okay, when you click there, download that presentation. Even if you are not doing the first 7 presentation, make sure by clicking here, you are going to download the presentation. We have now the updated presentation. There's going to be a link there also for a Spanish presentation. But I do see there are a lot of slides, but it's very right to the point. Now, health professional slide, this is in two different things. This is when you are doing a presentation to a health professional that is going to have the products in their practice. Um, this is my personal idea. I don't look for health professionals because is I prefer to look for people that they are going to build the business, they are going to bring other people, and they are going to become very successful at building people because one person that built the business is worth 1,000 customers. Health professionals are, if you have one that you know, of course, sign them up and they can have the products in their office, they have patients, etc. But that's not the way to create a large income because health professionals they have many times other products on their store or on their office, and they with a section of those that are very business minded that start building the business. There are not many of them, and the reason is because they are so busy in their profession. And that's why when you look at the top 100 of any company that's in direct sales, it's rarely to find. That doesn't mean that there are always some, but it's an exception to find health professionals. I know there are people that say, I'm going to go to every health professional that is in town. It's very tough because they've been bombarded by pharmaceutical industry, they're bombarded by people selling investment, etc. The best way to talk to a health professional is when you know the person. It could be your doctor, relative, friend, or you are referred. This is very important that you keep in mind because I see many people. I've been in this industry since 1992 and health products that they burn out trying to sign up every health professional that they can find, every medical doctor, every chiropractor, etc. And they realize that it's not only tough, but when they sign them up, they don't get the volumes that they want to get. However, if you know somebody, like I said, it's because friend, connection, etc., is good because you never know. Plus, they are a really good source of referrals when they start seeing results with the products. But anyway, when you click here, there's a slide specific for professionals that you can download. And this is explaining how to use their office, etc. We are going to go into a second into that. You see here the professional program. We are going to go into a second when you are dealing with health professionals because it's different. It's not the same. Anyway, we have the pay plan here. You can click and you see the pay plan. We have, when you see here the custom checklist that basically is going to be the same that we have in the forms, but in a little different way. Social media, we have right now is a guide, social media guide. I recommend for you to download. We are going to create a video to go with it. And then here are all the trainings and recordings that we have, quick links, and quick links basically you see is the company links. These are company links, most of them, quick links for Dr. Dan, etc. These are custom invites, and let me tell you, if you create your own form. This is in Canva. If you have Canva, when you click on this, it goes right into your Canva too, and then you can customize it, put your name, etc. That's something that you're not going to need at the beginning. Landing page. This landing page, we updated. We are going to be updating it again because there are new products that came up that I have not updated yet. But this is why it's called landing page. It's treelaunch.com. When you click on treelaunch.com, actually it's a full presentation. Now, it has a short video first, who is the founder, and then next page goes into a Monday global call. This is updated. On the Monday global call where we talk about the business, we have 3 guests in the call. This one was a really good call, that more global call. The person said, "Wow, that's cool. What is next?" Guess what? Next, information about the products. People can, especially people are very analytical, can pick everything. Wow, that's cool. Now, when they see the video, say, well, what is, it's like a, by the way, short version of the general information that you saw on the training page. When they click next, then they talk about the Radiant, the skincare system. This one, we are updating it because Dr. I produced one that has all the products. But here talks. Then the next one is a compensation plan. This one is being updated too, although it's complete. Oh, sorry, I clicked by accident on there. And then at the end, connect with the person that sent you this link for detailed information. Now, something I'm going to tell you, many of you, if you are new, probably don't know how to, but you can actually, let me get rid of here. this link, this link that's up there, when you have the app is free, and now you have the pay app, you can actually download this link into your app. And when the person opens the app, knows that you know that they're looking at this presentation. This is really cool. That when they click on the app, that's something that only works for people again that have the pay app. But that, by the way, is only $9.99 per month. One person that you sign up in a month, once that you sign up a year, pay for a whole yearly fee. When you are bringing the person with the premium pack. If you're bringing with other bigger pack, of course, you make more money. And that's with accounting that person starting to build the business. It's why it's a business bank. You can deduct it, but it's very powerful. And the app, one of the things that you can do again is upload presentations and like this one, for example. The app is really good. The way that it is has a lot of videos you can send, etc. But there are things that we have in our team that obviously they are not in the app because it's a company app. But the way that you have it in your app is by having the pay app. It's very simple. It's only $9 something per month, or you pay yearly. I think $99 or something like that. Okay, but anyway, this is what we call the landing page. In case you are asking, and then the workbook. This is a workbook where you set up your goals. That you write again the names of the people that you have, etc. I'm not going to go through that, but there's a cool book for you to do. Now here we have recorded presentations, Dr. Science that talks, global opportunity, etc. This is what is the. Let me get out here. Okay, as you see, that is very simple. That is the onboarding. Everything you can do it by